How's it going, there, YouTubers? Simon X Shark here with another new video for you. Let's get right into this review and see what it's about. The other day, I had a little movie-a-thon with a wonderful series, and that is the Addams Family series. So this is going to be a review of the very first Addams Family movie, and that's Addams Family. Woohoo! So this awesome film was directed by the awesome Barry Sonnenfeld. Now, Barry Sonnenfeld directed such greats as The Men in Black. He also directed a great other 2006 movie, RV, as well. Now, Barry Sonnenfeld is an amazing comedy, action/comedy director. And I thought he did an amazing job with this film. I mean, especially this first one, because it had been, 30 plus years since we saw the Addams Family on TV from the original TV series. And I thought he did a really good casting job and just an all-around great directing of the film. Now, the Addams Family is a great, just awesome type of series. Kind of makes me think of the Munsters a little bit. But at the same time, they're like their own little class of people that live in their own little world, kind of. And it's a fun, all-around great movie. Now, Addams Family has a great ensemble cast. We have such greats in the film. I mean, we got, just awesome actresses, actors that are of high caliber, of acting in this film. And just, they do an all-around, just great job, all of them, in the film, and make it just an all-around fun film. So we have in this film a great, awesome actor who is no longer with us, and that's Mr. Raul Julia. Now, Raul Julia has been in a ton of great movies over his acting span, and a couple of them that come to mind are such films as Tequila Sunrise, that starred Kurt Russell and Mel Gibson. Also comes to mind another great film that he was in that was an Oscar-nominated film, is that The Kiss of the Spider Woman, which was actually a really good movie. It's one of the few that I've watched on my list of 1001 Movies to See or Die that is really interesting and very different and a great take on just an interesting story. But Raul Julia plays the awesome Gomez Addams in this film, and he was just a great pleasure in the film. Loved him to death. Thought he was perfect at Gomez. I can't imagine anybody else playing him. And he took his acting talent and put it to such amazing use in this film, and just made such a great and amazing, character. Such a wonderful ode to John Astin's Gomez from the 60s TV show. And he did a really good job. It was really, really amazing. We also have in the film the great actress, Miss Angelica Huston. Now, Angelica Huston is actually the daughter of the great film director, John Huston. And she's had a great history and career in her film line that she's been in. And she's been in so many great films. I mean, she has been, just huge caliber actress that was put into this movie as Morticia Addams. And it was a wonderful pleasure to see her in the film. A couple of her films that I feel are very recognizable for her are such films as Witches from the 80s. She plays one of the main characters in that film. And then also she had a wonderful, awesome, funny role in the Woody Allen film Manhattan Murder Mystery as well, which is a really good movie. If you get a chance to see that, definitely check it out. Definitely got to do a review of that one soon, because that is such an amazing movie. So freaking funny. But Angelica Huston, I thought, did a really good job as Morticia. I couldn't imagine anybody else as well playing her in this film. And I thought she did a really good job, gave her a new type of flavor, a little bit of a different attitude than the original Morticia from this, TV show. And I just thought she was a great addition to the film, and she was fun to watch in the film. We also have in the film the gorgeous, amazing Christina Ricci. Now, Christina Ricci has had a huge career over her short, lifespan. And she has made some amazing films, some very interesting films, and just, different types of films. But, she has had a great career in all kinds of different types, from drama to comedy to family to, action films. She has just had a really good career. And a few of the movies that come to mind are such dramas as Black Snake Moans, was a very interesting film that she was in. And then she also did another great like drama kind of horror film called Afterlife that stars the great Liam Neeson and Justin Long, and that was a really interesting film too. It was just an awesome concept and just a total mystery throughout the film. But Christina Ricci was great as Wednesday in this film. One of her first roles, just an all-around fun performance. Very few lines in the first film, but the few lines she did have were priceless and just awesome. She was a great addition to the film. Made Addams Family in the movie just amazing. We also have in the film, and his very first acting credit is Mr. Jimmy Workman. Now, Jimmy Workman plays Pugsley in the film, and this is his very first film role. He actually didn't even go audition for the role. He actually fell into the role by chance, simply by showing up at the right place at the right time. So that was kind of interesting, because this was really... He only has about 5 film credits, and this is one of them. So, I mean, he wasn't a big actor, but this was one of his roles, and I thought he was perfect as Pugsley. I really enjoyed him in the film. Last but not least, we have an awesome other actor in this film that I absolutely love and everything he's been in, Mr. Christopher Lloyd. Now, Christopher Lloyd, you might recognize from a ton of films, such as Camp Nowhere he was in, which was a really good film. He also is most famously known as Doc Brown in the Back to the Future trilogy as well. But he was great in this film. He played a really good Fester Addams, taking on the role from Jackie Coogan and just, bringing flavor to the role. He did a really good job, and I really enjoyed it. I thought he looked very much like Fester. At first, I was kind of, weary about it at first, but then after his performance, I was like, wow, he really is awesome in this role. I mean, he wasn't also the first choice for the role, but he ended up getting the role after all the others didn't want to do it, and he did an amazing job and made a great film. And so it's too bad that they didn't get a chance to make any other films for the Addams Family series, but still, I thought this was a great ensemble cast, great acting, just a great all-around film that was just fun to watch. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. Worth a watch. If you don't know what the premise is about, like I said, basically it's about this interesting family, the Addams Family, and they're oddballs, and they have this odd life, and they are just trying to basically live in society and try to be normal as can be in their own type of Addams way. And it's almost like they live in like this monster universe, basically, and the outside world, which is the normal people, basically, are like trying to figure out what's going on here. So, I mean, it's just a funny comedy, funny family film. It's fun to watch. Great film. So if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. Giant 10 golden movie boxes up, people. Definitely see it. It's worth a watch. So that's it for this movie review, folks. As always, thank you for watching. And as always, please, like, subscribe, share. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to see in another video you'd like to see reviewed. Just leave it down in the comments. And as always, keep your eyes out for any new or older videos you might not have seen yet. As always, if you think of another type of idea for a different type of show, let me know down in the comments as well. And I'll catch you in the next one.